Hello there and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alex and I post beauty videos every Wednesday and Sunday, so make sure to subscribe and you put that notification bell on so you are notified every time that I post. Now I know what you're thinking, Alex, what is going on with your face? Why have you got a full face of makeup on with a glossy lip and eyelashes? I know it's not like me at all, but I actually just filmed a full face of drugstore makeup prom makeup tutorial. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. It is my previous video, so I will leave it linked down below if you haven't seen it, or just go back on my channel and watch it. But anyway, so we're staying away from beauty today. We are going to be doing a video where I share with you my tips on starting a blog or a YouTube channel. A really lovely subscriber left a comment on one of my videos and asked if I would do this video, and I of course wanted to do it. So I wanted to do this video because I know how hard it is to start a blog and start a YouTube channel, because you're putting your face and your voice on the internet, so it can be a really scary thing. So I wanted to share my tips with you. I've written a whole massive list, so I'm going to go through it with you step by step. I'm going to share my own experience, etc., because I just thought, coming from someone who's not a big YouTuber or anything, I just think it is a bit more relatable, if you know what I mean. I don't know, but anyway, let's get started. So I think the number one thing when it comes to starting a blog or a YouTube channel is to just try your hardest not to worry about what others would think. This was probably the main thing that stopped me from starting for such a long time. Like, ask my boyfriend. Literally, I was debating for 6 months to a year before I even started doing what I did. I started my blog in November 2017, and then I started my YouTube channel the following April. But again, it took me so long just to start my blog because I was too worried about what other people would think, which, thinking about it now, is I wish I started way earlier and just stopped being so stupid. Like, who honestly gives a crap what people think? Like, seriously, these people's opinions of what you do in your life means absolutely nothing. I probably had people commenting from my school to other people going, oh my god, can you believe that Alex has started a blog? Can you believe that Alex started a YouTube channel? Blah blah blah. But who honestly cares? Like, it's really not a big deal. Like, if your life bothers them so much, then that's their problem. That's not your problem. Like, if you really wanted to start something that was going to make you happy, then just do it. Like, there might not be a tomorrow. There might not be a next month, a next year. You need to do what makes you happy, like, in that moment, and worrying about what people think can honestly delay that. And I know it's hard, like, I know it's hard because it did for me, but you will get over it, because I'm over it, so over it now. Like, I honestly couldn't care less. I've got people from my old school that actually watch my videos and actually enjoy them, so yeah, just don't worry what people think. That's probably the number one thing I'd say. Another big thing for me was that I was comparing myself to the big YouTubers, the big bloggers that have big production, have like amazing photos for their blogs, like the lights, the cameras, everything. But the thing is that everyone starts somewhere, and I know YouTubers that use their phone when they started doing their YouTube channel. The only reason I had a camera is because my mum and dad bought a camera for their holiday, and didn't actually end up taking the camera on holiday, so I used the camera to film my videos, and it wasn't a fancy camera. I've got it right here actually, and I actually use this to take my blog photos as well. I just had this. This is a Canon 40x optical zoom SX720HX. It's literally got the screen, hasn't got a flip up. It's a Canon normal camera. Honestly, nothing special. Big YouTubers now, they have the massive, great big cameras that have amazing quality on them, but it's not all about quality. Sometimes it's about your personality, what you're like in your videos. So don't be too worried about the production side of things. That actually leads me on to another thing, is that it's very inexpensive to start. You don't have to have your big cameras, the lights, the massive amount of money spent on things you need for videos. You just don't need it. And for a blog, I used Blogger. I know a lot of people use the other website that I'm really struggling to think of, and I don't know why. So I use Blogger, free platform, free to do all your blog posts on there. You can just get default themes, you don't have to pay for a theme. You can pay for themes on your blog, but I didn't do that for a couple of months after I started. Actually, I can't actually remember, but I didn't start off with a theme, so it can be very, very inexpensive to start. As long as your like quality of writing and stuff is really good, you will be successful. But yeah, as I was saying, do not compare yourself to people that have the time, the money, the strong amount of effort to put into their videos and into their blog posts, because they do it full time. You don't do it full time, so you can't expect yourself to have these amazing videos, amazing blog posts when you've literally just started. So please do not compare yourself to bigger YouTubers and stuff. That was again a really big problem of mine, but I'm over it now. I just get on with it, I do it, I love it. So yeah, just do not compare yourself. I've been talking for 10 minutes about 2 things. Okay, another thing is plan out what you want to do. When I started my blog, I knew I wanted to do makeup. I'd been watching YouTube for about 3 years prior to starting my blog. I knew that makeup was a big thing to me. I used to watch Sophie Does Nails all the time, and Jacqueline Hill. They're probably the main ones that influenced me to love makeup. But I knew I wanted to do beauty across the board, makeup, skincare, all of that. So that is what I based my blog on, and that is obviously what I based my YouTube channel on as well, because I have a huge passion for makeup. So I would plan out, and whatever you're passionate about, whether that be reading, other bloggers like lifestyle bloggers, lifestyle YouTubers, anything like that, gaming, absolutely anything. Find your niche, find what you are passionate about, and show that in your blog post or your channel. And I would also plan out a week, couple of weeks, month, depending on how many ideas you can think of. Plan out what you're going to be base your blog posts on, plan out what you're going to do your YouTube channel videos on, so you can like put reviews, monthly favourites. This is just for makeup. I'll do glossy box openings, reviews, hauls, review videos. Did I already say that? Can't remember. So yeah, you need to plan out what you want to do, because the last thing you want to do is get to a few days before you're meant to be uploading and not have an absolute Scooby-Doo what you're doing. So planning is very, very important to me when it comes to YouTube, especially because I don't blog so much anymore, but I like to plan out what I'm doing. So going in with what I was saying earlier, YouTube is a free platform, Blogger and the other one, why can't I think of that website, is a free platform. You don't need to pay any money to start. Just set an account up, set the channel up, set the blog account up, and just get started. And get started, because if you wait another day, another week, another month, another year, you will regret it in the long run, trust me. Something a bit more blog related is to take really good eye-catching pictures. I know as a non-photographer, I don't know how to take pictures. I'm not professional. I can know it'd be really hard to know what sort of pictures to take. You can buy like wallpaper samples and use that as your background, and wallpaper samples cost like £1 or £2. You don't need that much money to take a good photo. For example, for all my flat lays on my Instagram, I don't know if you guys have me on Instagram, but I'll just put an example picture up right here. As you can see, I use a white background, which is literally like a huge bit of white card, and I bought petals off of eBay, which literally cost me £2 or £3, and that is all I use. And I might use a bit of sellotape to stick the product to the board, because obviously products like this will not lay on a flat surface, it will roll. But that is literally all I do, and I use that for every single video because that's like my aesthetic and my theme. But yeah, I do the exact same in my blog photos. I have a white background with my pink petals and put the product in the middle, so you're not too distracted by the background and you focus more on the product. But I know some bloggers that have really amazing photos and they have a lot going on in their photos, so it just depends on you and what you like. have a play around with some photos, maybe try out what sort of photos you want to take before you start uploading your blog post, just to see what's going to be more aesthetically pleasing to you. But you can do absolutely anything. The thing is with blog and YouTube is you can be so creative, do whatever you want, you know, no one's gonna, it's not gonna be taken down. Like, you can do whatever you want, say whatever you want, write whatever you want. It's your platform to do whatever you want on it. So go wild, go crazy, do whatever you feel is going to make you happy. Another thing is self-promoting social media pages. So I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, I have Pinterest, I have Facebook. And what I did with my blog is that I created a Instagram page probably a few months after I started my blog. I think I started in February 18, and that page is called Alex Kate Blog, because that is all related to my blog and my my blog and my YouTube channel. And what I do a lot on there is self-promote. Self-promoting is going to get your content everywhere, wherever you want it, on your for your Twitter followers, Instagram followers, Facebook friends, everywhere. So I keep my personal and my blog Instagram separate, because on my personal Instagram, that's where I obviously like to upload photos of me and my boyfriend and my family and friends, blah blah blah. But I have my Instagram page where I can upload flat lays, I can upload eye looks, I can promote my YouTube channel, I can promote my videos, my blog posts, everything. And then I put in the link where you can put your link on Instagram. I put a link tree there where you can click on that, and you can either click on my blog or my YouTube channel. And I know it can be scary to self-promote. I did share my blog post on my Facebook and it got a lot of views, and that's because obviously people are like, oh my god, Alex has started blogging, I need to read this, sort of thing. And I think my first blog post had like I think my blog had over like 1,000 views just in like a couple of days, because obviously it's a new thing, it's a scary thing. Like, people are like, oh my god, Alex has started a blog, like, let's see what it looks like. So yeah, self-promote. And that obviously ties in with don't care what people think, self-promote yourself everywhere. That is how you're going to get your content seen by a lot more people. For blog posts and YouTube channels, I'd also recommend following pages on Twitter and on Twitter, yeah, who are a retweet page, if you know what I mean. So if you look on my Twitter, which is AlexKX, I did change my name. It used to be Alex, my last name X, but I changed it to AlexKX so it fit in with the theme of my Instagram and my YouTube and my blog, etc. So if you look on my Twitter, you'll see when I upload my Facebook, my Instagram or YouTube posts, I obviously tag 4 or 5 pages who retweet your stuff and is obviously seen by their audience. So follow them on Twitter and promote yourself, let them to retweet you, and it will be seen by more people. Another thing is think of a good name. I know my blog is a bit boring, it just is Alex Kate, like Alex Kate, because I didn't want to put Alex then my last name, because not to be cheesy or anything, but my last name isn't going to be my last name forever. So, well, hopefully not. So that's why I did Alex Kate, because Alex is my first name and Kate is my middle name, and that's never going to change, obviously, unless I change it legally, which I won't. But yeah, that's the reason for that. And obviously, just for example, like Jacqueline Hill, like, she's divorced from her husband now, whose last name was Hill. I know she's obviously kept that, but that's what I mean, like, it's not gonna, it might not necessarily be your last name forever. So that's why I did Alex Kate instead of Alex, my last name. So, and then my YouTube channel is Makeup with Alex Kate, because I do makeup. That's what I wanted to sort of get the point across, and it's more of a catchy name rather than just Alex Kate. That's not as catchy. And probably the last thing we think of is just do what makes you happy. If doing a blog is going to make you happy, start a blog. If doing a YouTube channel is going to make you happy, start a YouTube channel. That is the main reasons that I did it, and other reasons, hobby, keep me busy on the weekends. I love watching YouTube myself, so I wanted to do YouTube. I love blog posts, I love writing, not so much anymore, but when I started I loved to write, so I started a blog to start doing that more. So yeah, if it makes you happy, do it. Those are all the tips for starting a blog or a YouTube channel. If you can think of any more that I haven't mentioned, there probably are other ones that I haven't mentioned. Leave them leave them in a comment down below. And if you're thinking about starting a blog or YouTube channel, let me know. If you want to have a chat with me about it, just contact me on any of my social media pages. They're always linked in the description and on my intro as well. So yeah, if you want to have a chat about it, just let me know. I will happily speak to you guys if you're struggling on starting a YouTube channel or a blog. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this more like sit down chatty videos. If you did enjoy it, let me know as well. And if you have any ideas for any more chatty videos, because I do actually quite like just sitting down and talking to you guys. So yeah, if you did enjoy it as well, give it a massive thumbs up just to let me know that as well. Obviously comment if you wanted to start, if you need to talk about or anything, and of course if you haven't subscribed, please do down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.